Okay, hopefully it's back up working now. I hope so. So far, it's so good, right? I think so. See if Amtrak Train 2 is entering the San Andreas absolute clear, the Palomino. Sonora absolute, Sonora absolute. Ah, please keep it Sandy Shores. Okay, I think my stream's good now. It looks good. I think we're back up. Good. Hopefully we stay in Sandy. But if not, it's no worry. We'll just head into a subway train instead. They're probably going to want to go city, because it's kind of, we've been in the county for about, I don't know, 2 hours maybe? But it is what it is. Ah, Sandy Shore's nice. That's cool. I guess I'll stop at the stations that aren't there. Even though I might miss this one. Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. Whatever. Whatever. Amtrak Train 2 is entering the Chiansky Absolute, clear of the Sonora Absolute. I feel like the game audio isn't there. That game audio isn't there. Oops. Is it? Yeah, I don't think the game audio is there. It's weird. Let's fix that. It should be application audio. New source, da da da. Yep, that looks good. Cool. We're good now. Amtrak Train 2 is entering the Sandy Shores Absolute, clear of the Chiansky Absolute. I can't wait to block the crossing for about a minute. Oh, is that Transit Place? Nope, it's a, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, one of the gates didn't even go down. We might have to get out and... We're gonna wait for the passengers to get on and then we'll, deal with that. Amtrak Train 2 to, we got a malfunctioning railroad crossing at the Panorama Drive.
We're at Panorama Drive, report malfunctioning, 4:57 p.m. Is that correct?
Yep, 4:57 p.m. The northern barrier not going down. Yep.
That's the maintainer right there. Over.
It's always weird that they do that. It like 9 times out of 10 the crossings just don't go down. And if you're in a freight train, that kind of sucks. You're not gonna stop for it because you're not gonna see it not go down. But I don't, and then it's like kind of on and off if it'll do it. So the next time you come back around, it'll come down, but then you kind of got that mental note in your head that it didn't go down last time, so you're gonna slow down and stop. And you see it goes down, it's like, oh shit, well. Then you just keep on going.
Tax train 1, clear, Polito, absolute in the ad, over.
I went to the yard. Amtrak train 2 is clear of the Sandy Shores Absolute into the Bab City Absolute.
FXSA dispatcher call on the Amtrak train number 1, over. Number 2, over.
Go ahead. Amtrak 2 answering.
Amtrak 2, stand by, that's it. CFX SA dispatcher calling the Amtrak 2, over.
Yeah, Amtrak 2 answering.
Amtrak 2, what's your location, over?
We're just about to depart the Polito Bay station.
Roger that. Currently in the Forest Absolute, over.
Yep, in the Forest Absolute, about to enter the Polito Absolute.
Roger that, Amtrak 2 has permission to occupy 5 blocks, Polito Absolute, Braddock Absolute, Grapeseed Absolute, Taylor Absolute, Palomino Absolute, at 5:46 in the PM, over. That is 5 blocks.
We're cleared to operate in the Polito Absolute, Braddock Absolute, Grapeseed Absolute, Taylor Absolute, and Palomino Absolute at 5:46 in the PM over Amtrak 2.
Roger, that is all correct. Let me know once you clear of all the blocks. Our maintainer is currently out there in Sandy, so it'll be a few minutes once you get back around, over.
We'll let you know when we're clear of the blocks. Amtrak 2, over. Looks like he hopped on his
See if I can
dispatcher.
send dispatcher out.
Yeah, I guess he's I guarantee he's gonna be the maintainer, fixing up that railroad crossing. That's cool. Cool to see. I'm not stopping at that damn Grapeseed station though. I think the next station I stop at, I'm just gonna be I think I'm just gonna shoot straight back to the La Mesa station, honestly. Because the Grapeseed station we already wanted it removed so long ago. Kind of tedious to remove though, it's part of the script, unfortunately. So that'll take a while if it even happens. And the Taylor station just kind of, I don't know. It just looks weird. Yeah, come to this power plant to get on the Amtrak train, guys. It's whatever. It's all good. Slow down the train. I'll pass. That is the one cool thing about the passenger trains is that we can run them at 78. The freight trains are we limited it to 55 in the SOP. Oh, I should have said I'm out of the grape seed. But no, he cleared me. I think that's what it is. Yeah, so I'm cleared to those blocks. Don't think I have to announce them when I'm leaving and entering. I might. And I might have just forgotten. But if so, then he'll scold me right now if that's true. I didn't know that. Amtrak only stops at Sandian Market. I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I now know that Amtrak only stops at Market Street and Dandy. So we skip the LeMay station. We're gonna stop in the. I don't know if it's in the. It's still above ground, or I think it's on that corner inside the tunnel. So I'll just stop in the tunnel. What? Apparently there was like an entire pursuit on the tracks near Polito. I didn't even see that. That's crazy. I've been seeing a lot of trucks with tankers more recently. I feel like I haven't seen as many of that on. Do I have my density population up? I really hope I don't.
Amtrak.
Holy shit.
CFX SA dispatcher calling the Amtrak 2 over.
1 second. No, dick. Amtrak 2 answering.
Hey, what's your location, over?
We're entering the Park Absolute.
You didn't have permission to the Park Absolute, over.
I thought that was my 5th block.
Negative. 5th block with Palomino, over.
Ah, shit.
Also, you need to call clear of absolutes when you're clear of them still, over.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Kind of slipped my mind.
Oh, good, roger. Amtrak 2, can you show yourself clear? Bring yourself to a stop real quick, and can you show yourself clear of Palomino absolute, over?
Yeah, we're clear of Palomino. We just entered the Mesa Rail Yard. Shit.
Roger that, you can show yourself, sorry, Sam. CFXSA dispatch upon Amtrak 2, over.
Yeah, Amtrak 2 answering.
Amtrak 2, you have permission to occupy 6 blocks. Popular Absolute, Port Absolute, Davis Absolute, Park Absolute northbound, Palomino Absolute northbound, and the Sonora Absolute. Over.
Right. Mission to occupy the 6 blocks, Popular Absolute, Davis Absolute, the Park Absolute, Palomino Absolute northbound, and up to Sonora Absolute. Amtrak 2 over. Should be all of them.
Roger, that is all correct. You can time effective 7:26 in the PM, over.
7:26 in the PM over. Amtrak 2. Dude, I gotta get better with my block shit, dude. That's like, it's still new to me. Like, I understand it, I just don't execute it well. Man, I want a banana. I want a banana right now. Be kind of yummy, I think. Amtrak 2 is clear of the Park Absolute, entering the Popular Absolute. Oh, I just realized I didn't put my, it didn't put my thumbnail. What the heck? Why did it do that? Oh, because I restarted stream! Ah, balls. That's why I didn't do it. Yeah, I was wondering, like, what the... Why isn't it, Yeah. Okay, let's fix that real quick. Yeah, let me fix the video. There we go. Amtrak train 2 leaving the Popular Absolute into Davis. Server's getting kind of slow, I think. No, I completely forgot that they got a repost. Okay, there we go. It still doesn't display the thumbnail. I thought it would. Sorry. It's all good. We're bumbling along. Yeah, it's good now. I like it. Yeah, so bring the train up to a stop here in the market station. Ah, I need to bring that up. We need to fund that. I'll fund it. Kinda cool. Amtrak train 2 to dispatch.
Yeah, say dispatcher answering over.
Hey, there any update on that railroad maintainer on the Panorama crossing in Sandy?
Yeah, no, he's still got foul time out there. Over.
Alright, thank you. So there's supposed to be a station here. We'll stop here. 40 seconds. I honestly like the look of this thing's cab. Pretty nice. Get out of here. Amtrak train 2 leaving Market Street. AOP is Sandy Shores. Yep. Server's been kind of capped at like, I think the highest it got was 27. But, let's see more people get on. Amtrak train 2 leaving the Davis Absolute, entering Park Absolute. Jake's probably still out there working on the railroad crossing that was malfunctioned. Amtrak train 2 clear of the Parks Absolute, entering Palomino Absolute northbound. Get more train operators in line is what we should do. Kinda cool. Weird part of the line right here, I get to go 78. See ya. I get to scoot. Amtrak train 2, leaving Palomino Absolute northbound, entering Sonora Absolute northbound.
XSA dispatcher calling the Amtrak 2 over.
Amtrak 2 answering.
Amtrak 2, your permission into 1 block, Cheyansky block. Over.
Permission to enter the Cheyansky block. Amtrak 2 over.
Right, that is all correct. Permission to occupy 1 block, Cheyansky block. Time effective 9:21 in the PM. Over.
9:21 PM over.
Correct.
I'm scooting. Scooting out here. Is there even passengers on my train? Should be. I stopped twice. Amtrak train 2, clear of the... Oh no, sorry. Yeah, we're clear of the Sonora Absolute, entering the Cheyansky Absolute. Kind of late on that one. Trying to memorize these blocks by memory instead of having to pull up that chart all the time. I just got to remember that when it splits off here is when it becomes Cheyansky Absolute. I got to stop before the Amtrak 2 to dispatch.
Dispatcher answering over.
We have permission to enter the Sandy Absolute.
Roger, circle the maintainer out there, he's got foul time. See if I can get him out there. Or see if he can clear up quickly. I'll call you back over.
Alright, we'll wait for it, Amtrak 2. Oh, we can't enter that block yet because we don't have clearance. It seems that maintainer's still out there fixing the crossing gate. That was just absolutely... No, it wasn't blasted. It was malfunctioning when I went through the first time. I can't wait to block the crossing. It's gonna make me super excited. At 19 on right now. Can that maintainer do his job and fix the railroad crossing already? So that I can get moving and ARP a little more? Yeah, here he comes. Oh, or maybe not. Oh, oh. Oh, it's like completely nighttime now, too. I think we were coming around the bend. It was sundown. I'm just sitting here. Lombra? What road is that? That's what this road is called?
CFX SA dispatcher calling Amtrak 2 over.
Amtrak 2 answering.
Amtrak 2, maintain at least foul time. Permission to occupy 1 block, Sandy block, absolute block. Operating at restricted speed only, over.
We're clear to operate in the Sandy Absolute under restricted speeds, Amtrak 2, over.
That is all correct. Okay to occupy 1 block, Sandy Absolute, 10:15 in the PM, over.
10:15 in the PM, over. Oh, I forgot restricted speed. I think it's 10. It might be 15. I gotta check. Don't even remember our own freaking SOP, man. There it is. Oh, it's not really a set speed. Yeah, okay, 20. Thanks, Jake. Oh, Sandy looks poppin'. Oh, there he is. He's doing his job. Oh, looks like they're blocking the entire crossing. There he is. He's just a little guy. he's just a little. Look at him. Look at him. Aw, he's just a little guy with his little Go Loco truck. Oh, dude, those crossings took forever to go down. Oh my god. The lights were flashing forever. Oh, it's transit police. Hey, nice. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Amtrak train 2 is leaving the Sandy station. He's so small. He's so tiny. Amtrak 2 to dispatch.
Yeah, state dispatcher answered.
Yeah, we're clear of the panorama crossing onto the Sandy Absolute. Requesting permission to enter the Sandy Absolute.
Amtrak 2 had permission to occupy 5 absolutes. Sab City Absolute, Forest Absolute, Polito Absolute, and Braddock Absolute, over.
Amtrak 2 is permission to occupy Stab City Absolute, Forest Absolute, Paleto Absolute, and Braddock Absolute. Yeah, Amtrak 2 over. You said 5, that was 4. Unless it's clearing me with Sandy as well.
Right, that is all correct. You can show all 5 blocks occupied 11:05 in the PM over.
11:05 in the PM over, Amtrak 2. Dude, I gotta say Amtrak 2 before I say over. That just defeats the whole purpose. Not the whole purpose, but... It's 4. Stab City, Forest, Paleto, Braddock. It's 4. I think he's counting the... I think he's counting Sandy. Yeah, I think he's counting it now. Amtrak Train 2 is clear of the Sandy Absolute, entering Stab City Absolute. Alright, now I can go fast. Speedy. All the way back to La Mesa. Market Street, actually. It's honestly weird. I can rip this corner at 78. Not restricted. But this curve is restricted down to 40. I feel like it's because you can't really see on around the curve, but no, you can't really see around the curve here in Paleto. I feel like the way we had it before was good. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me, I'll still rip it. Discord is having a stroke. Oh, this thing looks cool. At night, this thing looks dope. Gonna rip this at 78. I guess it's not that bad. Amtrak Train 2, clear of Forest Absolute and Paleto Absolute. Oh, I wasn't clear Paleto Absolute. Whatever, dude. Dispatcher doesn't know. Dispatcher doesn't know. I'm having communication issues. My radio is fixing. I'm just genuinely getting distracted by other people right now. My ass is gonna get fired.
CFXSA dispatcher calling the Amtrak 2 over.
Amtrak 2 over.
Amtrak 2, okay to occupy 2 blocks. Taylor Absolute, Palomino Absolute, South Bend. That's 2 blocks over.
Clear to operate in 2 blocks. Taylor Absolute and Palomino Absolute South Bend. Amtrak 2 over.
Roger, that is all correct. You get your time to 11:49 PM and make some noise coming through crossing into Grapesuit Absolute over. Got maintainer out there now too over.
Alrighty, well we're all clear in the 11:49 PM. Make some noise coming through the crossing and Grapesuit over, entering the Braddock Absolute. Back 2. I had to say a lot there.
Thank you, USA dispatcher out.
I had to say a lot there because I missed a lot of absolutes. I missed a lot of those call-outs. So mean. So mean for no reason. Dude, I'm about to fly by this maintainer. Where is he? I don't see him. Amtrak train 2 entering the Grapeseed Absolute. Is this still it? Yeah, this is still the Grapeseed Absolute southbound on the separate track. Amtrak train 2 is entering the Taylor Absolute. Yep. Is that Preston? I didn't know. I think this is Taylor Absolute. Yeah, Taylor and I'm curving Apollo. Cool. Get all of our cars clear on that curve, and we'll accelerate back up to 78. Straight to Market Street Station. Hopefully a better horn. Amtrak train 2, clear of the Taylor Absolute, entering Palomino Absolute southbound.
TFX SA dispatcher calling Amtrak 2 over.
Amtrak 2 answering.
Amtrak 2, you have permission to occupy 5 blocks. Park Absolute South, Popular Absolute, Port Absolute, Davis Absolute, and Park Absolute North over.
Permission to occupy 5 blocks, Park Absolute South, Popular Absolute, Davis Absolute, and Park Absolute North. Amtrak 2 over.
That is all correct. Time effective 12:34 AM over.
Time effective 12. You want to see that time again?
12:34 AM over.
Effective 12:34 in the AM over. Amtrak 2. My God, I keep doing it. I keep saying Amtrak 2 after I say over. It like doesn't make sense. It's. Why am I doing that? Did I switch trains? I'm thinking maybe I go the SBTA train. I haven't run that like ever. I think I'm gonna switch to the SBTA train. And charging 2 is clear of the Popular, no, not Popular, Palomino Absolute, entering Park Absolute. Over. Starting to remember the Arius room a little bit. Oh, 23, you got 4 more people back on from the last time I checked. Ah! Yeah, I think I'll get back to the train spawn and switch to an SBTA train. The cars are a little bigger. And I think the train's a little longer too, actually, now that I think about it. I could be wrong. E5 cars. Amtrak train 2 is clear of the Park Absolute, entering the Popular Absolute. Over. Oh, and then one got down. No. Peaceful. Most of the time, at least. Yeah, what's this train here? Amtrak train 2 is entering the Davis Absolute, clear Popular Absolute. We're going to be terminating services. Over. My God, who got obliterated? I'll come to a stop right here, and we're going to switch trains. Now the question is, do I run the inbound or the outbound? I kind of like the outbound. I do like me the outbound. Huh. Oh, it's like out of order. Okay, I'm not out of order, but I realized that, huh, that's weird. SBTA trains are like at the top, and then it gets split off. That's weird. Okay, yeah, it is 5 cars. Nice. Nice big train. I guess we gotta get our clearances back. SBTA train 2 to dispatch.
Train dispatch transferred over.
And we're here in the Davis Absolute. Request permission to operate within the Davis Absolute.
SBTA train 002 has permission to occupy 3 absolutes, Davis Absolute, Park Absolute northbound, and Palomino Absolute northbound. Over. 3 absolutes.
Should occupy 3 absolutes, Davis Absolute, Park Absolute, Palomino Absolute northbound, SBTA 2 over.
Roger, that is all correct. You can show time effective for the 3 blocks, Davis, Park, and Palomino at 1:41 in the AM. Over.
Time effective 1:41 in the AM. Over.
Roger, that is all correct. J dispatcher. SA dispatcher. Over.
Hello. Is that M supposed to be there? Maybe it is, maybe it's not, I don't know. Be a typo. Operating a train, some trains. The San Diego P. Got a decent player count. Could be higher, should be higher. We don't have jobs. Oh, give me the, yeah, typo? Yeah, for sure. I get it. They gave me the veterans car. That's cool. Thank you to the first responders and veterans, all that jazz. It's a cool looking car, honestly. Pretty detailed. I'll keep it on there. I honestly don't remember how the old SBTA train looked when it was in server. I know the train cars were just the fatter ones that are on the Amtrak train now. But yeah, I think it definitely looks better. I remember the old one not looking great. It didn't look like this. I'm not sure what changed. I probably have to go look back at it. That welcome to the T video. It is pretty cool. I'm gonna stop here, pick up our big passengers because we don't have Market Street Station yet. Which spawn is the most cars? Train spawn? I think it's the freight trains. It's the mixed freight train. I think it's the first one. Mixed train number 1. And then I think it's the auto rack train. Those two have the same amount of cars. And they're the longest trains. I've got a grudge against them though because they're like half of the train cars are floating like 5 feet above the rails, which isn't game breaking, but it bothers me. So I just don't like to run them that much, just because of that. Oh, and the freight box train. It's called tank train, but it is a freight box train because they didn't put the tanker car model in, so I guess they just didn't have access to it. So. But it is a boxcar train, which is, it has the same amount of cars as the other ones. It's just to say, it's just the same type. Yeah, for sure, man. SBTA train 2, clear of the Davis Absolute, entering the Park Absolute northbound. Their accounts are just staying steady, man. Do that AOP vote outside of server. He gets up. I don't know about Vinewood plus Sandy. That's like such a... It's an interesting AOP that I feel like doesn't get used the way people expect it to. Because I think people end up just like flocking to one AOP, really. SBTA train 2, clear the Park Absolute, entering Palomino Absolute northbound. Like, I like the idea of Sandy and Vinewood. You get to travel between the city and county. But everybody just kind of stays in Vinewood from what I've seen. You'll get like 3 people on Sandy. Kind of sucks because that opens up the floor for a lot of good RP you can do, especially like trucker RP. Like you could take a load from Vinewood to Sandy, from the city to the county. Was it max server that happened? I thought the last time it was Vinewood at AMP, it was kind of like, I think I got to like 30 people the last time I remember. That might not have been there for the max server. It's been forever since they've done a statewide AOP. I did like statewide AOPs. They were kind of cool. Oh, the time before last time, yeah. Yeah, that sounds better. I wasn't really playing WorldwideRP too much. Oh shit. Amtrak train 2 is clear of the, or SBTA train 2 is clear of the Palomino Absolute. Request permission to occupy the Sonora Absolute.
Yep, Yeah, roger, SPTA train 2, got a maintainer out there.
Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah.
SBTA train 2 is an emergency on the Nor Absolute. I got too carried away talking, man. Got too carried away. Oh, that was definitely an emergency application, dude.
Yeah, CFXSA dispatcher calling SBTA 2 over.
SVTA 2 is answering.
Yeah, SBTA 2, you said you're in emergency over?
Yeah, we kind of overshot our call for the Sonora Absolute clearance, and we were already in it, and we saw the maintainer on the track, so we put into emergency.
Okay, roger that, stand by, over.
They're standing by. SBTA 2 over. Oh my god. It's funny because I'm scared. Is there something on the track? Nah, it's just got a little dumbass cone right there. Oh my god, dude. He caught me with my pants down. Honestly, no, he didn't even. He honestly didn't. I just was not paying attention. I realized, like, right here that I wasn't even in the cleared absolute yet. Oh, why am I getting notifications for municipal police, dude? Rip S2, yeah. I miss Boston. I miss the Boston cars. Santos cars. This honestly, no. Dispatch didn't waste a second telling me that there was going to be a maintainer out there. I feel like that should have been notified, right? Before I was into it.
CFXSA dispatcher calling SBTA 2 over.
SBTA 2 over.
Yeah, SBTA 2, we're gonna be sending a recrew out there for you over. Stand by.
A recrew? Kicking me off the train? You can't actually drive the train, though. They should make that a thing, where you can drive the train. Oh, man. Is that him? Is that the guy taking over? Oh, he's on the phone. Yeah, the single cone. I mean, it's not that. Not that. That's like the concern. It's the I didn't know that there was gonna be a maintainer, and also just coupled with the fact that I was so late to call in that I was approaching the what's it called? Sonora Absolute, which is this. It splits off here. When these tracks split, this becomes Sonora Absolute and this becomes a Taylor Absolute. And I didn't have clearance up to there. I'd only had clearance in the Palomino Absolute. So, when I caught that mistake, I was like almost done with my transmission, requesting permission to enter, going 78. I just saw like the truck off to the side and his reflective vest with the cone, and I was like, holy shit. I don't know how he's gonna want to do this though, because we can't take over the trains. This train was not issued to you. I have no clue if that's a setting within the script. If it is, that would be cool to like turn it off and you can just take other people's trains. That would be insanely cool. I don't know though. Like, good thing I saw him though, at least. I'm wondering what the game plan here is going to be if I'm getting a recrew. I think he's just waiting for somebody to show up. I know what we need. That would be pretty cool. We need like SBTA vehicles. And we have like a truck. Or not a truck, we have a Tahoe with an SBTA texture on it, but it'd be cool to see like a CFX texture on a truck. Like that little utility truck out there would be kind of cool. To see that with a CFX template on it. And an SBTA template. Maybe Amtrak too. I don't know if Amtrak has maintainers. I think they would. I think they do, but again, I don't know. Still waiting on the game plan here. Unless I heard it was going to be a recrew. Yeah.
CFX SA dispatcher calling SBTA 2 over.
SBTA 2, go ahead.
Maintainer's clearing himself here. We're gonna be having you make all stops to Polito, and then at Polito we'll have a recruit down there, over.
Alright, well, is that clearing us all the way to Polito?
Negative. Stand by for 1 second, I'll get you the clearance over.
Alrighty. Okay, so they're gonna recrew in Polito. They're gonna recrew in Polito. We'll stop at Sandy. Then we'll stop in Polito and probably despawn the train. I think I'm gonna keep running a train, but
CFX SA dispatcher calling the SBTA 02, over.
SBTA 2 answering.
SBTA 2, permission to occupy 7 blocks. 6 blocks. The Sonora Absolute, the Sandy Shores Absolute, the Stab City Absolute, Forest Absolute, and the Polito Absolute. That is 6 blocks, over.
SBTA 2 cleared 6 blocks. Sonora Absolute, Chansky Absolute, Sandy Absolute, Stab City Absolute, Forest Absolute, up to the Polito Absolute. SBTA 2 over.
Yep, right, that is all correct. Clear 6 blocks. Time effective 4:47 in the AM, over.
Time effective 4:47 in the AM, SBTA 2 over. Yeah, let's get on moving after we almost just murdered that guy on the tracks. Oh my god, dude. With that, so not with the, you're thinking about like the street level tracks, where those tracks are. So that's not these trains. These trains are on the main line, and they only go through Roy Lowenstein and then out of there. Go on those tracks, you'd spawn in a subway train. So the subway train's here at the airport, and that runs throughout the entire city, mostly underground. and then you come up from Alta onto Carson Avenue, and then you loop back around. That's how you get into those train tracks where transit police is always crawling around. The subway trains I've gotten used to running. I enjoy them now. I don't know if it counts as a station, honestly. I'm still running based off of what we had, like back then in the old, when we had the old transcript. We didn't have that station. We had the Taylor station. We had our SBTA 2 clear of the Sonora Absolute entering PNSK Absolute. Over. And then we had the Sandy station and then Polito station, and that was it. Oh, we had Grapeseed station too, but I know we were in the talks of wanting to get that one removed because of like where it was. Its location is so bad. It's like on a mountainside. Yeah, right there. It's odd. Does this thing have more? It's just the one. SBTA 2 entering the Sandy Shores Absolute, clear of the Kansky Absolute. I think I'll play a different character and get in a different train. Put on an accent so I don't sound the same. I'm gonna bring back my boy Frank Holland. I think his record should be wiped clean out of the illegal activities he used to do. I've had Frank Holland and Brandon forever. I've had them since I was first in the server. And the gates seem to be working now. Dang, what a nice ass boat. I want to see if is there actually people getting in the train? Should be a couple. Oh no, because this isn't verified as like a train car with the way the script is. So they won't sit. I know it works for Street C though. It does work for Street C. Alright man, have fun with that, Liab. BTA 2 leaving the Sandy station. A BMW? It is E70. Nice. Actually, I don't know if that's like its model. That's what it's called in the menu, but it's not. It's just an X5. I don't know why it's called E70. I don't know too much about cars. I just think it's odd. I just know it as an X5. I'm gonna do a freight train. That's what I'll end it off with. I'll do a freight train once I get recrewed. Because the freight train, maybe I'll be more attentive to the blocks. Since I'll be operating at a slower speed. SBTA train 2 leaving the Sandy Shores Absolute, entering the Dab City Absolute. SBTA train 2 Leaving Stab City Absolute, entering Forest Absolute. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get our ass kicked. We get off the train here, push our boy Frank, and we'll run the freight train until it becomes sundown. That's when I'll probably end stream. SBTA train 2 leaving the Forest Absolute for the Toledo Absolute. Over. Where's my recrew? Where's the guy taking my job? Oh, man. Is that his little flare that I'm supposed to pull up to? I gotta see up there. I see him. Okay, so I'll pull up there. Oh my god. Again, say she's all ears, man. Oh, she's all yours, man.
Yeah, what'd you do, you fucking moron?
Called in too late on the
dumbass.
damn absolute, alright? Can't blame me
Yeah,
for that.
yeah, fucking, that's what you have, fucking dumbass, go there to fucking service. Have a good
Alright,
fucking night,
man.
moron.
Don't gotta be mean about it. I just realized this isn't Brandon. Brandon's dead. Welcome back, man. Yeah, Brandon's dead. He got, murdered. Brandon got murdered operating a subway train. It's new. You don't really see a lot of it on 5M servers. What is he doing? Okay. I'm gonna just, go around the corner here and get to my transport van that's waiting to take me to the nearest hotel, where I will then receive my notice in the mail that I have been fired from the SBTA. Or suspended from the SBTA. Yep. We're just gonna walk straight down here. He's gotta set his seat up and everything. It's my train. Breaking my heart watching my beauty slip away. Yeah, my transport van's around here somewhere. Unfortunately, since he can't actually drive the train, I gotta pull a little bit of this and a little bit of that. A train for you, buckaroo. Oh my god, okay, I do have to switch characters, though. I do have to switch characters. Because this guy is fired. Well, maybe. I don't know if he's fired. But he's definitely not in a healthy position. Okay. Yep, this is our boy Frank. Haven't used his character since I don't even know when, so I probably have to take the face again. We're gonna operate a freight train now.
SBTA, or CFXSA dispatcher going off duty. Have a good night.
And he's going off duty. That means I don't have to worry about blocks anymore, so maybe I won't get fired. Fine with freight trains, I don't have to worry about it as much. I don't know which train to run, though. I don't know if I should run a smaller train, because I think the smaller trains look a little more uniform. Or not uniform, but, I don't think they float. I know that the tanker train, which is a freight box train, those don't float off the tracks. This one's got mixed freight. The auto rack train. Auto rack train's pretty. Run the auto rack train. It's like a. Yeah, it's cool train cars. It's neat train cars. Maybe honestly, I think I'll just do up to Polito. I think we'll just run up to Polito and then call it there, because it does look like server's slowing down a little bit. Go big or go home, yeah, man. This is big. I'd say it's pretty big. Trying to think of it, I think these are actually the biggest straight cars that we can have. No, I'm lying. It's the double stack train cars. It's the like container train that they'll let go up all the way up here, this height. They're huge. People on just 17. It's slowing down for sure. Can't expect too much on a Tuesday, I guess. It is what it is. Get to run the SD40 though. I do like the SD40. I like all the freight train models. I just like all the train models, honestly. They're all pretty nice. I like this one the most though, because it makes like every train car that it has behind it seem bigger than it, because it's smaller than Gevo in the S44. The biggest train is the SD70 though. Like, look, not train, locomotive. The biggest locomotive is the SD70. That thing is long. Like, it's like a proper size. We should have put it on one of the longer consists. The only one that it leads on, or that it's actually just on in general, is the beam train and the stack train, actually, coincidentally. Or ironically, the container train with two containers on it. Yeah, so we'll make it all the way up to Polito, and we'll shut down from there. Operating as CFX Train 2. I hope Milo doesn't get fired, man. I get if he's suspended. I just hope he doesn't get fired. I mean, it's not going to make any big difference to me. I have multiple public services characters. Frank's one of them. My train spec with the uniform? Yeah, this is our train spec. It's just a white t-shirt, jeans, and steel-toe boots with a high-vis vest. The SA dot high-vis vest. A hard hat. I don't think you need the hard hat. If I remember correctly. Could be wrong. I probably am wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. Oh, no. Actually, no, I don't need it on. Why do I have it on? Yeah, take that dumbass shit off. It's only for the maintainer personnel. I don't know why I had it on. Weird. I think because I was taking photos with it one time and I just never took it off. But yeah, like, so his character that was out fixing the railroad crossing and nearly about to get splattered by my SBTA train, now he would wear a hard hat. But since I'm a train engineer, I don't need to wear the hard hat. Yeah, the server's definitely slowing down now. I hope I don't splatter anybody going into Sandy. I already did that today, actually. Well, I didn't splatter anybody, but I hit a school bus. I hit a school bus on the panorama crossing with a freight train earlier. And then after that, it just evolved into a bunch of crap. after I tried to leave that scene, there was a cow on the train tracks. Then after the cow on the train tracks, the cow got dispatched. He got obliterated by a shotgun. And after the cow, it was 2 people on top of my train while I was trying to leave that scene as well. 2 people that were on top of the train. That ended up being a car chase, which then ended up to, like, officers getting shot, which is insane. And that's about the most action I've had up until nearly running over my boss. No! Hold on, I gotta read this out. To Milo Winters at SBTA.gov. San Andreas Bay Transportation Authority. Notice of removal from service pending investigation. You are hereby notified that effective immediately, you are removed from service pending formal investigation in connection with an alleged violation of SBTA operating rules occurring on July 27, 2026. Shit. Specifically, it is alleged that while assigned as the locomotive engineer of SBTA train number 2, you operated your train into track territory protected by an absolute block without proper authority, resulting in alleged violation of SARAC Rule 13A operating within absolute blocks and any other applicable operating safety or timetable instructions that may be developed during the course of the investigation. On July 28th. I watched him change the date. Pending completion of the investigation, you are withheld from all service in accordance with SBTA policy. This action is administrative in nature and shall not be construed as a determination of responsibility. You are directed to remain available for service-related communications and shall not perform any compensated service for the authority unless specifically instructed by the Transportation Department. A formal investigation will be scheduled to determine the facts and your responsibility, if any, concerning this incident. Separate written notice advising you the date, time, and location of the investigation will be issued under separate cover. You may be represented at the investigation in accordance with the applicable collective bargaining agreement. Failure to appear at the scheduled investigation without proper authority may result in the investigation proceeding in your absence. Should you have any questions concerning your status, contact the Office of the Superintendent of Transportation. By order of Hayden L. Johnson. There is now an assassination hit out on Hayden Johnson as we speak. Okay, so Milo is currently suspended. That's unfortunate. But that was a really bad violation. That was a really bad violation. Very detailed letter. Let me know that, though. And I like to be the example. Pretty cool. So I guess I gotta rock Frank Holland until that investigation either ends or I'm fired. I think Milo's gonna end up getting fired for that, though. That was a really bad violation. Breaking my boy Frank out of retirement, though. Bringing him out of retirement for sure. Oh yeah, server is slowing down. Yeah, we're just gonna make it to Polito and then call it. How big this train is. Look at how big this train is. Big old train with a tiny little horn. Dude, honestly, I think I'm just gonna shut down right after Sandy. It is slow. I've never seen a server depopulate that quick. That happens. I didn't even realize the time. It's almost 9 o'clock for me. Probably even later for the people on. Pick up our speed. We'll just blast through Sandy, honestly, at our max. Oh, the number's actually picking up again. The crossing is just not going down again. Oh, they just didn't go down at all. You see they're like late? Those just didn't go down. Yeah, we'll make it to Polito. We'll terminate our services in Polito. Why not? We'll make it proper. What did I do, pursuit? That's how you know. Server's gonna die right after that. You're going to be like, alright, I got my phone. Calm train ride, man. Calm train ride. Much less stressful than a passenger service one. I would have already been like looping back. Well, no, I would have made the stops. Nah, I would have been like in the Braddock Pass already. I've heard from somebody that the train horn is actually louder when you're outside than when you're inside, like the GTA train horn. I wonder how true that is, because I haven't heard a train pass by me with a horn yet. Maybe I just couldn't hear it over the sound of my train, but... What's up? Here we are in Toledo. We will be terminating our service. I just reached the spot over here, don't move the cars. That's good right there. Look at our pretty little train. When I say little, it's actually pretty big. Well, I hope you enjoyed the stream today. Got definitely eventful. Got suspended from my job as an SBTA engineer. But it's okay. We got a backup character. I'll be able to have that for my next stream. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got today, man. Hope you guys have a wonderful day or